Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the survival project. In the last episode, we did a load of work up here, got all of these little flower fields in, we got a little enchantment station going, and we did a load of work over here on a little pond area with our bamboo forest surrounding it. You can see just down there. So I did manage to get some lily pads in there as well, so that looks pretty cool. Let's fly down there actually, we'll have a little bit of a quick look. I've also expanded this bamboo forest just a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, literally all I've done is just added a few lily pads in, so I think that's all starting to look really good now. So in today's episode, there's a few things that I want to get done. So you can see I've been expanding all of this podzol just by growing loads of spruce trees and cutting them down. It actually takes a hell of a long time. So what I'm thinking is this bamboo forest is going to come out just a little bit further, probably to about here, and sort of do an arc and curl round, and yeah, then it's going to turn into just a natural forest. So let's just climb up here real quick. Up here we get a really good view of the entire island, and I'm kind of splitting this into three main sections. So we've got our original section over there where everything's pretty well spread out. We've got quite a bit of the farms and all of that sort of stuff over there. This big landmass over here on this island is going to be where our main sort of city is. And this island is going to be where we've got our farm that we was talking about in the last episode. So I'm really excited to get that going, but there's going to be a lot of leveling I'm going to have to do because this actually comes up quite high, and I don't want it to be that high. You can see I've cleared out a load of trees and that as well. I needed the wood, and yeah, it kind of needed to be gone just so I could see the land a little bit better. And then down here, where the bamboo forest is, as I was saying, I'm going to be turning this section more into an open wooded area. And I think that'd be pretty cool. And that's pretty much going to cover this entire section of the island. There are going to be some builds inside it. So like here, at the bottom of this scaffolding, it leads down all the way into our skeleton spawner. I've got a pretty cool little build idea for this. I'm basically going to be making like a sort of pit stop coffee shop sort of place. So I think that'd be a pretty cool little build. Plus it helps sort of cover up this scaffolding basically, so all of this is going to be gone. So I also managed to acquire an extra wither skeleton skull, so I've got all three of them now. So in today's episode as well, I really want to face off against the wither because I'm running quite low on resources like stone and grass. Now grass doesn't take long to dig up, but obviously it's a lot quicker when we have got a beacon, and it'd just be nice to sort of get that going as well anyway. So what we are going to be doing to begin with is, well, I'm going to be off camera gathering up some extra grass just because I need it, and I'm going to level out a bit more of this, and then I think we're going to start off by building this little coffee slash tea shop that I'm talking about. So as it is turning night, let's go get on with those bits. I'm going to gather up my grass and then we're going to get into the build. So here's the completed build. It's pretty simplistic and it sort of sticks in theme with everything else. I've not done much with the landscape outside because, as I say, we're going to be building up a little custom forest in here, so I didn't want to get too carried away into that yet. I'm also using one of my new textures as well, which is this glass pane here. So the idea is that it looks a little bit like these trapdoors here, but it is a little bit see-through. Yeah, you can maybe just about see through that. I'm not sure. YouTube makes things pretty dark, so we'll see about that. So I've done a little bit of the interior, but I can't complete it just yet because there's more blocks I need that I don't have. So there is a little campfire underneath there, just so a little bit of smoke comes through. I've got it like 2 blocks underneath that magma. The idea is that this is going to be somewhere you can come to sort of warm up. And yeah, I want to swap out some of this floor in here for white stained, or it's white glazed even, not white stained, white glazed terracotta, because it creates quite a nice little effect. Got some counters here. I want to put some flower pots on there just to look like coffee cups, and I need to make up some of the bench beds to put around here. I'm also using the lecterns here just to act as pillars, and we've got some dark oak fences running along the top there just as a beam. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that this is looking overall. It's a nice simple build. I do want to attach like a really small house to it somewhere nearby, so the owner of it or the person who runs it actually has somewhere to sleep. Because at the moment this is just somewhere to sit down and warm up. I'm in real need of getting hold of some fireworks. I've got none left and I've not had any for a little while now, and it's a little bit upsetting. So I need to build a creeper farm for that, and I want to do it a little bit away from the island. There's like a little island over here somewhere. If we can just see that. It should come into render distance in a moment. Maybe, possibly. Are you going to come into render distance? Yeah, there we go. So just over there. So I'm thinking about doing it underneath there. Now, to make this creeper farm, I'm going to need to dig out a lot of space, and as we said earlier, we've got a bunch of wither skulls now. Oh, it looks really cool from this angle. I'm really happy with all of these builds. Anyway, tangent aside, I need to go and kill the wither, so I'm going to grab a little bit of soul sand, and we're just going to jump straight into that fight and hope for the best. That fight was a hell of a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. For some reason, I remember fighting the wither being a bit harder than that. I'm really used to just cheesing him these days. Yeah, that was a bit anticlimactic, but hey, we've got ourselves a nether star now, so we can make ourselves a beacon and we can start actually getting some decent resources in. So I did this fight on the island I was talking about because I thought I could use the wither just to clear out a bit of the extra space. So what I'm going to be doing, I don't really know why I'm climbing up this ladder, to be fair. I'm going to have to go down and get all my stuff, but yeah, what I'm going to be doing is transforming this island and making a massive hole and just building a giant creeper farm here. So this should be our first beacon all nice and set up now. Let's get haste 2 going, and did that give me haste 2? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I've missed haste 2. Right. Let's go into time-lapse mode and let's get this dug down. There we have it, one big hole, and it looks like I've actually hit a slime chunk as well, which I don't know whether that's going to actually affect this farm. If it does, then that's obviously not going to be great, but we'll just run with it as it is. Yeah, I've got a hell of a lot of resources now. All of these chests are sort of full to the brim. loads of stone and cobblestone, so building up the rest of the cliff facings should be a little bit easier now. Obviously, a lot of this as well will probably wind up going back into building this farm. So I'm going to be using Logical Geek Boy's 1.14 creeper farm. I'll pop a link to his video down in the description. And yeah, I've got a load of stuff that I need to gather up real quick. It shouldn't be too difficult. I just need to get some powered rails really. And then I need to breed up our cats. So I'll probably just bring the two that we've got over here. And then just breed them here just to make life a little bit easier. And I'm going to have to do a load of lighting up of all of the caves around the place, but doing it out in the ocean like this should actually help us out a little bit to not have to light up so much. There's not loads of land mass that I'm going to have to light up. We should be alright. I don't think the island's going to be part of the... I think it's a 128 block radius around the AFK spot. So our AFK spot's just going to be up on the island. I'm going to build something up here eventually. I've got a pretty cool idea for what I want to do there. So there's just one more thing I wanted to mention before I sort of get into building this farm up. I've actually just hit 50 subscribers. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a massive amount compared to a lot of YouTubers out there, but I'm really, really happy with how far I've come so far. I've kind of only really been pushing this for the past 2 months. And yeah, I'm really, really just grateful that there's 50 people out there that are happy with the content that I'm putting out and have decided to subscribe to me. It's really, really cool. Yeah, I just really hope you enjoy the videos going forwards. And I've decided that when I hit 100 subscribers, I've actually got a game that I can give away, which is Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's a really, really great game if you're into RPGs and stuff like that. So, yeah, when we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to sort something out to be able to give a copy of that away to someone. It'll probably be some form of maybe competition or something like that. Yeah, I really didn't mean to fall down into this hole. But yeah, maybe a competition, or maybe I'll chuck an Easter egg into the video and someone will have to notice it. But yeah, I'm going to save that for the 100 subscribers sort of special. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with how well everything's going so far. So thank you very much for watching the videos, and thank you very much for 50 subs. Anyway, let's go get the bits we need and build this farm up. Okay, so I've gathered up pretty much everything that I need for the farm now. There's probably going to be a few things that I've missed. Managed to get a few rockets anyway, just from killing creepers while I was digging the hole. But yeah, our 2 cats are here, and I think it's about time we started breeding them up. So let's get going. Right, I've got the first section of this sort of done now. We've got all of the hopper minecart stuff going on down here. So this is just a little unloader system. Again, I'll refer you to Logical Geek Boy's video to sort of explain exactly what's going on here. And we've got the first spawning platform in, and the magma blocks down there just to kill all of the creepers on. In the middle here is where we're going to have a cat, so that's going to scare them off. And the carpets are here just to sort of stop spiders from being able to spawn. Now, there will be a floor above this, and we'll be popping trapdoors on the bottom of all of those blocks so that only creepers can spawn. I'm a little bit worried about the slimes, but we might be okay. I'm just going to hope we're okay. At the very least, we shouldn't get the massive slimes spawning. I have no bed down here. Yeah, unfortunately, I've actually completely run out of time to get this video done. I'm actually already a day behind schedule for uploading, and yeah, just got a little bit more work to do. So basically, I'm going to finish this farm off in between episodes, and unfortunately, this video is a little bit of a shorter one. I just had quite a bit going on outside of the YouTube world, but we'll be back on track next episode, and we're going to have this entire farm built up before we start, which means we can get on with all of the cool sort of building. And yeah, we're going to probably be transforming this island up quite a bit. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. We beat the Wither today. That really wasn't too difficult at all. I think it took me literally about a minute, which is shocking, because I really thought that the Wither was a lot harder than that, but there you go. Right, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. I hope you are all having a good day. I hope you continue to have a good day, and I will see you next time.